Instrumental.
Hello Black and White. Hello Black and White, and welcome back for yet another WoW view. And this time I came in before the end of war, just 10 minutes before, because the war is pretty close. As you can see, Black and White 51 stars against Arctic Ronin 50 stars. We are waiting for Neptune to use his last attack and nail the last nail on the coffin on Arctic Ronin. So Neptune is going to have a test attack against Petra Empire, which is I believe the second account of one of our players. And this attack is not going perfectly because it seems like he is not going to get the 2 stars, only 1 star. That was pretty close, but yeah, still not very effective. So Neptune is on a dilemma, because he can either get 1 or 2 stars on their first base, or go for the 7th one and aim for the 3 stars and get 2 stars anyway. So that's a bit of a dilemma because he sometimes doesn't manage to get the 2 stars on TH11s. Meanwhile, I'm gonna cook 1 lava hound here for Mr. Bravo. And there you go. Let's have a look at this other live replay, just to see if from the bottom side, if Neptune can get a 2-star on that base. I would really like to see a freeze spell on that base, because if you have a look here in the center, there are those 2 infernos really close one to another and really close to other important buildings, important defenses I mean. Anyway, Neptune goes from the bottom side this time, and he lost his queen quite early. No, actually he used his queen spell, but he didn't lose her. And now he comes to the center, and this is the important moment when he might have needed the spell from his warden, but hopefully he will have enough bowlers to kill this town hall. It's going to be pretty close, and 1, 2, 3 more hits, and there you go, 2 stars. And 66%. And you might have realized now that Neptune is not the kind of player that goes for the very sought out attacks. It's more of a ball of bowlers going straight in, which is a pretty straightforward and effective strategy at TH11, so why not? Anyway, 8 minutes left. Might be time for him to attack. And the opponent's clan number 3 still haven't attacked his second attack, but there is not many stars he can get. Maybe he can get 2 stars here, or otherwise he's gonna get only 1 star. Then they have Tulip that might get another star. Oh, Vicenzo is no, who's going? This is yeah, this is Neptune going against number 7, so he must have a 3 star here, or we might get a draw or even lose the war. He starts off with this earthquake to get rid of strong walls and get rid of the HP of a few high HP defenses here. Queen walk to start. Good stuff. Hopefully the queen will clean the side buildings. And here comes the CC troops, and I think the queen will die, or maybe not, she won't, because he is going to use the warden ability, but ooh, the queen actually dies now, and that's not a good sign, but it might not matter, because he still has a ton of bowlers, and bowlers can rip through this base no problemo, especially since he still has a heal spell. Bowlers come in, the king stays alive for quite a long time actually. And also the miners are doing quite a lot of work here on the left side. Meanwhile the bowlers are destroying the center of the base, and they are still pretty much all full HP after getting rid of the center of the base. And there is almost no more defenses already, and still a lot of troops. And there is still 1 cannon, and that's all. So if he manages to kill this cannon, I think it's going to be a 3 star, and actually there is still a ton of miners there. So yeah, this is an easy 3 star on the TH9. and I wouldn't expect anything else from the TH11 against the TH9. And this should probably secure us the win. So, let's have a look how many attacks they have left. Failed Abortion, Tulip, and the rest is someone that's not gonna attack, or maybe 16, maybe 18, 19. So 16, 18, 19 don't have much to 3-star. Maybe they can 3-star Zaid. So that's 1 star they can get. The number 10 can get killed by their number the number 5. And oh, actually they could get 4 stars. So yeah, if and only if Failed Abortion manages to get 2 stars on BN, and then Tulip manages to get 1 star or A.R.Reigns, and I meant 3 stars on BN, right? And then who else was that? And then Blaster and 18 and 19 managed to get 1 more star. They could beat us. So yeah, that's a close war. And yeah, as Swayam said, we didn't touch the first one, but the problem is we didn't get a 3-star on number 7. And so, yeah, if it was pretty much the job of Yash and Vicenzo to get NBN to get rid of number 7, but Yash got 0 stars. Okay, what was that? Okay, Yash only got 1 star on number 7, Vicenzo only 1 star, 90%. And that made a big difference, because if Vicenzo and Yash managed to get 2 or 3 stars on their 7th base, then it would have freed the Neptune to attack the first one, and we could have potentially had 2 more stars overall, or maybe 3 more stars. So yeah, this is why it is so important to make sure that you get a 3-star attack, and 1 or 2 star attacks against TH9s are really not that helpful. Why do they keep requesting something I don't have? Anyway. He's here at Mumbai. So, well, we at 13 seconds. It seems like they are not going to attack, so we might have an easy victory. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I doubt they would attack. There we go. Victory. Yes. Victory. Congrats. So beautiful war. 53 to 50. And we only missed 6, 7, 8 stars out of 162, so that's not too bad. We used almost all of our attacks. Who didn't? I will see later. And I guess this is time to have a review of each and every player's attacks in this war. And this time I will go slightly different because I will start from the bottom going up. So if you are one of our first players, you can easily find in the timeline where is your attack. And if you are one of our top players, it will be at the end of the replay. Let's start with Zaid. So Zaid didn't attack, and let's write this down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the CC troops, in the CC there were only Valkyries, so yeah, easy attack for dragons, good job. And then against number 13, so 19 against number 13, I don't expect a 3-star, and he already got a 3-star on the first attack, so I'm fine with him going a bit higher. And he goes for the dragons and balloons, which is probably not the most effective strategy against this base, but anyway. and strongest air defense with lightning, and then goes for the dragons on the other side. Good job. A nice spread of dragon to make sure that they go to the center, and here the center dragons kill all the base while the balloons are secured because the dragons tanked all the defenses, and there it is. A clean 3 stars. Good job. The other air defenses with the balloons, and then the dragons do the work. Actually, even the balloons don't die, so yeah, pretty easy. I'm leaving now. I will come back with hope you accept me again. Nice to be here. Okay, see you, Swayam. Make sure that you check in the clan videos. Next. Next was Aman Yalayolo against 20 and 16. Yeah, so against 20 there is not much to say. It was the last base and he attacked very late, and it was still an open base and other bases were already 3-starred. So yeah, this base was really easy for him. Dragons all the way, nothing wrong. And number 16. He's number 17 and it is number 16, and this base has a base against dragons actually, because he has pretty strong air defenses and spread out buildings around. So this is designed to annoy players that go with dragon attacks. He still decides to go with a dragon attack, takes down the air defense with lightning spell, and then goes with dragons, but his spread is not really good. It is not too bad, but it could have been better, because those 4 dragons will probably go to the side. Oh, actually this one will go to the center, so that's okay. And here comes the balloons that are sent way too far back, so they will take forever to come in, and meanwhile the dragons get destroyed by the air defenses. Now that the balloons arrive at the air defenses, there is no more dragon to tank for them, and they will also go to the top, so this air defense will stay alive while the rest of the dragons will run around the base. And this is why the spread was not so good, because his dragons didn't go into the air defenses and instead tanked while the air defense was attacking on their back. So yeah, not the best attack I've seen. I'm not sure the dragon attack was the right idea either. So yeah, not so good. So he went against Aman Yalayolo against 23 stars, and against 16 1 star 66%. So one was okay and the other one was okay too. None of those attacks were really good. But not too bad either. Next is Cutix, and Cutix did not attack, so yeah. What happened, Cutix? I don't know. I don't know what happened, but he will probably not be in next war. Next is MS Vijay, 14 and 13. And there is a 3 star, so already congratulations. Okay, so this base is kind of a square base. It's really real. It's been a long time I haven't seen this kind of bases. So he goes for the air attacks and he will try to kill this air defense with his lightning spell, but will fail to do so, and he does. And now this is a problem. And I'm really surprised he managed to get a 3-star with a fail lightning spell. The spread of dragons is good, and the usage of balloons is very good too, because those balloons will kill the last air defense, and this will be crucial. And now the dragons, there is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dragons, and only 3 going at those defenses down, but all the air defenses are dead already. And this will be a successful attack despite starting really wrong. So I'm really surprised that this worked, but I guess air defenses were not that strong in this base. So it's probably the archer towers that were not that strong. I don't know. I really thought this would be a fail, but it ended up being a really successful attack. And where is the last... yeah, there it is. So good job. So 15 MS Vijay against number 14. It is a 3-star, and this is really good. Any 11-year-old girl here? Okay, chat. No, there is no 11-year-old girl here. And let's have a look at his second attack. I got 13. MS Vijay, number 15 against number 13. And it seems like this base will give a lot of trouble to my clan. So once again, this is a base that is pretty much against air attacks, because he defends pretty well. His air defenses actually are reachable. Anyway, he will go for the ground attack with giants and valkyries and wizards and a P.E.K.K.A. And this is usually the recipe for a failed attack. If you go with a P.E.K.K.A. with valkyries, yeah, I have not seen this this work too many times, and actually it was really close. If the king and the wizard managed to kill this cannon and this mortar, he could have gotten a 3-star here. So yeah, close one. 70%. 13 1-star, 70%. So that's one good attack and one okay attack. Let's have a look at number 14 now. And number 14 is Zaid, that used only one attack against 11. And I'm pretty sure this will be a very weak attack because, yeah, 1-star. So TH8 against TH8, one golem, low level golem, and wizard and valkyries. I don't know why he got 17 archers, and he starts off with using half of his valkyries, letting them run around the base, and the rest of the valkyries are running around the other side of the base. So this is a classic case of not cleaning the side buildings and therefore not having your valkyries go to the center, so really bad attack. Yeah, really not well planned. I hope we have a good example later of this kind of attacks, because yeah, this was bad. It was against 11, right? 1-star. and 52%. And another. So one bad attack and one not attack. Here XX, here XX. So yeah, Zaid he's on the loser's part. Next is Swayam that just left us, and 15 and 16, 80 and 88 and 90% unlucky. And those have been 3 stars, so I will have to dig deeper to find them. Let's change the music because this one sucked. So Swayam 13 against 16. So first he cleans up the CC with his king, then he sends in 2 wizards just for them to die. And now here comes the golem and the Valkyries. The Valkyries this time go all to the center, but he didn't clean the side, so they go to the side but finally come back in, which is good. But meanwhile the golem is tanking all those defenses for nothing. He keeps his Valkyries alive, but he doesn't have much of backup troops because most of his wizards died there on the top, I believe, when he wanted to clean for the Valkyries. Also, I am not understanding exactly his choice of CC troops, because I believe those were wizards, right? Let me watch it again. That was okay, but that was really not that good. And Swayam again. Where is his other attack? There it is, 13 against 15, so I might expect a 3-star here. And he goes for the same tactic. Here comes the golem, and this time with some troops on the back to clean the side buildings, which is good. And here comes all the Valkyries, but sadly enough the golem is dead already. Mostly because this is a low level golem. Level 2 golem is not that strong, and he uses his wizards very late, and there is no defenses for those wizards, so they will just die. And here ends the fight. So yeah, I see people have a lot of trouble to clean the side buildings and have backup troops behind the Valkyries, and I don't really understand why. But it seems to me that he didn't utilize very well his golem, or I don't know, there's something wrong with this attack. I don't know what, but it could really easily get improved. Maybe with Hog Riders instead of so many wizards. I don't know. So, Swayam. He went against 15 and got 2 stars, right? 2 stars and 88. And he went against 16 and 90%. So yeah, step up. He really needs to step up his attacks, because he's number 13 and against 15 and 16, so he should get a 3-star. no reason why not. So Maulana, I kicked earlier. Maulana XX. Then comes Death Comet and yet another failed attack against number 12. And 13. 11 against 13, I would expect a 3-star. And he goes for a full balloon attack. So that's ballsy. And there we go, a full balloon attack. And sometimes his attacks with full balloon do work. But it seems like this time will not be the time. And yeah. This kind of attack, when it works, it looks marvelous. It looks really good, it looks really strong, but when it doesn't, it looks like a troll attack. So Death Commit against 13. 13, 1-star, 90%, right? No, 72. And his second attack, Death Commit. Let's have a look at your second attack. Where is it? Number 11 against number 12. So this time he goes for the ground attack. Lures the CC, kills it with the dragon in the CC, which is good. But then takes forever to start his attack. You might want to keep your dragon alive a bit longer. Then he sends in the golem with a bit of backup and the Valkyries. Valkyries are going to deal a ton of damage, a nice heal spell. And now it is usually the time when the Valkyries start to die. He could have saved a bit more if he used his heal spell a bit earlier instead of the haste spell. This haste spell did nothing in this attack. And now he lost all of his troops. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what would be a good strategy to effectively 3-star TH8, but it seems that this is not it. It's 12. And it is a 2 stars and 78. So yeah, those were okay attacks, but not too good. Give me a second, I will be back. So let's go for A.R.Reigns. And A.R.Reigns 3-star number 15 and almost got number 12. So let's have a look at number 15. So same base as earlier, and he starts with lightning spell and then puts all his dragon together. I really don't like his spread. Then a few wizards that will not deal much damage. I don't really understand why. And at this point I'm really worried about this attack. It really doesn't seem like a strong attack. And A.R.Reigns is actually a TH9, so... And it seems like his dragons will die to this air defense, but luckily enough the queen will take down both the air defense and the Tesla. So the queen make all the difference in this attack, from an epic fail to a successful attack. And it will even go to the Tesla here, and the queen almost dies. Holy moly. And he still had his queen spell. He almost didn't get the 3 stars because he didn't use a spell on the queen. So yeah, this is a 3 star, but this was not really strong. Then A.R.Reigns, you might want to have a look at Navarone attacks, because he has a much stronger strategy. So then A.R.Reigns against 15, and it is a 3 star. And his second attack was against number 12. So A.R.Reigns against 12. So 10 against 12, a bit harder, but can be a 3 star. And what I've seen Navarone do is almost the same attack, but in his CC he will use a lava hound. Because at TH9 you have enough room in your CC to have a lava hound, and the lava hound will be much more useful than another dragon in this kind of attacks. And once again, A.R.Reigns sends all his dragons together and doesn't spread them properly. So as you can see here, half of the dragons will go to the bottom, the other half to the top, and the 1 or 2 in the middle will die to the air defense. And while the dragons go all the way around the base, the air defenses in the middle will kill them from afar. And this is why this attack is not meant to get a 3 star. Even a 2 star is not going to happen here. So yeah, A.R.Reigns, you can improve your strategy by including a lava hound in your clan castle and spreading your dragons properly. And also you might want to add 1 or 2 balloons in the mix. So yeah, not really good. Number 12, 1 star and 85%. So 1 good attack and 1 step up attack. Next is Navarone, and the one I was talking about. So Navarone, let's have a look at what he's doing. And I noticed just in the earlier one that he did add 1 more lava hound here, and he manages to kill both air defenses in the middle with only spells, which is very good because now there is only this air defense and weak archer tower and wizard tower and Teslas to kill his dragons. He sends in lava hound to tank this air defense, which is very important in order to keep all your dragons alive in the middle. There is a nice spread of dragon, meaning that the dragons will not run all around the base. And now that the lava hound is dead, it will be taken down by all those dragons. All those dragons are still very healthy, and those balloons start to wreak havoc in the middle of the base. Sadly enough, they don't have much defense to protect them, so they will be taken down. But hopefully those dragons in the center will be able to kill those Teslas. It is going to get a bit sketchy right here, but 3 dragons should be enough to take this down. And he still has his king and his queen that did quite a lot of work on the side buildings, which is pretty important. You can use your king and queen to clean up the side buildings so that your dragons are not distracted from the center of the base. And there it is. Almost all dragons are still alive, and it is an easy 3 star. So number 9 against number 16, I didn't expect anything less. And his other attack was against number 11. So number 9 against number 11, it gets a little bit tricky. But it is possible because this is a TH8 and number 1 is a TH9. and we know that because he can fit a lava hound in his CC. So same strategy, taking down the air defenses first with lightning spell, sending in a few dragons, and then sending in the lava hound before the dragons get focused by the air defense. The dragons are spread pretty nicely, and the base is pretty easy for dragons because dragons have nowhere to go on the side, so no problem with the spread, no risk. Also a few balloons to kill the defenses in the center, but the balloons will end up being focused by the CC troops, so they will not do much. But still, those dragons are very healthy, they barely tanked anything, and the base is almost half dead already. So still all dragons are alive, and we have only 1, 2, 3, 4 defenses that can attack air. King and Queen are doing work, but they are not really needed, in fact, because the attack is already over and dragons will kill everything. So yeah, if you are TH9 and going after a TH8, this is a very strong strategy. Against 11, 3 stars, good and good. Let's have a look at our 8th player. This is a new player in the clan, it is Kire, and he successfully killed the number 8 base, and he's number 8, so this is really good, and almost got number 9, so let's have a look. So yeah, as I said, one of our newest clan members, and he has been doing pretty well. So he starts off by killing this air defense with lightning, the other air defense with the lightning as well. And did he use earthquake? I don't know, but it might be. So very high level dragoons, and I believe he will have another dragoon in his CC. And I'm really surprised this will work. Maybe it will work because this air defense is so low level that it barely does any damage. Look at that, this air defense needs 4 hits to take down a balloon. So those balloons will take down this other air defense. It is very important that those balloons kill this air defense. There it is, otherwise this attack might have been a disaster. Especially since the dragons start to run around. But both air defenses are dead and those X-bows are set to the ground. So now that the air defenses are dead, this is pretty much a TH8 that he has to beat. Dragons take forever to clean a base. And there it is, he still has quite a lot of dragons. And I'm a bit surprised that this worked. But why not? Maybe Kire could have used a lava hound in the CC, in the clan castle. Because the extra dragon didn't do that much, I think. Anyway, 3 stars, this is good. So 8, Kire against 8, 3 stars. And then against 9, weirdly enough, he successed against number 8 and failed against number 9. And this might be because this guy has his air defense much more in the center, and once again that's a pretty poor spread, but he still gets the air defense, so that's good. But the X-bow is set to the top, and look at this X-bow, huge value at this X-bow, ripping through those dragons, and the X-bow almost killed all of this attack, and it will finally be a 2-star, but yeah. So dragon attack might work against TH9s when they have very weak air defenses like this one, and they have X-bows set to the ground, but the X-bows can be very deadly. So number 9, 2 stars, 85%. So this was one good attack and one I will say, I don't know, I say it's okay. Next we have Deadpool. No, Deadpool is their player. Next we have BN, and BN had a 3-star on number 13. Great. Let's have a look. So BN doesn't always have good attacks, but it seems like this one is his war. Oh, that dragon spread was terrible. Anyway, dragon spread. Hopefully for him the CC dragon catches the attention of his dragons and makes them focus the air defense that was in the middle. Meanwhile, he kills the air defenses there with his spells, which he could have done much earlier so that they don't deal so much damage to his balloons. So that's not so good. Yeah, there you go. Finally kill this air defense. Kill it. There you go. Fine. It doesn't die. Kill. Oh, finally the dragons get there. So this attack gets a little bit sketchy. And now he sends in the queen with the king that will help clean the rest of the base with the dragons. And those two assault tower will not be enough to kill those dragons. And it will be a success. So yeah, this attack was a success, but it was mainly because it is number 7 against number 13. And this is TH9 against the small TH8. So yeah, not that good. But this is a 3-star. And I like 3 stars, so it's still a good rating. And his second attack was against BN. Where are you? There it is. 7 against 10, and this will be a little bit trickier. Because this is a TH9 against the TH9, and you cannot just go crazy and do big mistakes against this kind of bases. And he goes for a full P.E.K.K.A. attack, which I have seen fail many times, and I will not comment on this because it will be self-explanatory. So yeah. You saw that CC destroying those P.E.K.K.A.s? Yeah. And you saw the rest of the P.E.K.K.A.s running around the base? Yeah. And you saw this attack barely getting us 2 stars. So yeah, not a very good attack. So against number 10, 56%. 56%. One good attack and one bad attack. That was really bad. Next is Vicenzo. Holy shit. Whoa. Okay, Vicenzo did not have his best war. Number 6 against number 7, which is not easy because it's pretty close. So yeah, I don't necessarily expect a 3-star. And he attacked pretty late, so maybe he didn't have any other base to attack. I hope that was the case. Good use of the lava hound and the balloon there to get rid of the air defense and the CC. Usage of the queen, but he will let the queen die, and I don't really like that. Anyway, he sends the rest of the troops on the top side with lava loons. Pretty good, so far so good. But finally the queen there will deal a ton of damage, and his queen died. And the queen there will kill all the puppies, and oh, that was sad. And here the king dies. So this attack was really close actually to be a 3-star, but it will only be a 1-star. It was only a matter of keeping the queen alive, I believe. And it is 91%. That was pretty close actually. So 6 Vicenzo against 7, 2 stars, no 1 star, 91%. It was only 1 star. Ah! No, this is not. Okay, 1 star. And his second attack was against where are you, Vicenzo? There it is, number 6 against number 5, and wow, epic fail. So, lures the CC. Good thing if you are going against. Holy shit! He got destroyed by the CC troops. Yeah, that's what happened. Golem here to protect those Hog Riders. Hog Riders come in, but they split and they die. And that's it. Yeah, everything goes wrong. And he didn't even have time to use his spell, so I guess he knows it went wrong. So number 5, 0 stars and 19%. So the first one was good actually, and the second one was bad. So not too bad. Then we get to Yash, and holy shit. Whew. So I guess we know who has to step up. So Yash, 5 number against 7, and he goes for the air attack. Thing is, those X-bows will probably deal a ton of damage. Ooh, and the CC will deal a ton of damage. And he will keep this other lava hound way too late. So yeah, he didn't expect his lava hounds to die so fast there on the right side. And saved the other one for this side, but actually they all died there, so he might preferably have used his lava hound on the right side a bit earlier. And that's 78%, almost 80%. So yeah, that was not that bad, but it wasn't good. I'm okay with that. And by okay I mean I'm not mad. So 5 Yash against number 7 and 81%. And his other attack was against, I guess he deceived because 0% there. Against 5, 0%. So yeah, okay and bad and DC. So not too good. And then we get to Akhyar Chaerul that got 3 stars on number 5 and 6, and this is good. So this guy is a TH10 and he goes after a TH9, so it's a bit easier. And here he starts, oh that's interesting, he starts with balloons just to take this this archer tower. Then those balloons are just to take the CC troops, lure them to the side, and then he starts with all his lava hounds and the balloons on the back to get rid of all those air defenses in the center with all the spells, and he gets rid of all defenses, and now it's only a matter of cleanup. So yeah, good job. And this lava hound is still tanking, and this is an easy 3 star. Good job. And by easy I don't mean it was really that easy of the base. It wasn't too bad, too hard of the base, but at least he did it perfectly. And then number 6, let's have a look. Slightly more conventional lineup here, and let's have a look at his strategy. So he will start off with balloons to go straight into. Okay, he wants to lure the CC and get a few air defenses, so that's good. Then he will lure the dragon to the left side, kill it with poison and a few wizards. Then here comes the air attack. Nice use of lava loons and spells as well. The lava hounds die right as they need to, and there is still 2 lava hounds alive, and one of them will pop pretty soon I believe. No, it will not. Yeah, finally it pops, so it gives up a lot of lava puppies, and those will clean up the base along with this balloon and this wizard. And it was pretty close and pretty clean also. Number 4, it was Akhyar, sorry. I'm not really good with names. Chaerul. So number 5, 5 stars, 3 stars, 3 stars, good and good. And next we have my attacks against number 4. And I am a max TH10 and I'm going against max TH9, so it should be no problem. I start with my queen here. Classic, I'm not too worried, I just send in all my troops, and here I go to the center, I use my spells to deny those CC troops. My Valkyries go way too deep here, and my king will end up dying there. And I start to get worried because all my healers on my king, on my golem, and I really didn't want that. And this is pretty much why all my Valkyries died, and now I am worried I will not have enough time to finish this base, but I will have enough time. So yeah, TH10 against TH9, not too hard. And then number 3, so TH10 against TH10, but this guy has pretty low Inferno towers and has this kind of base that I actually have an easy time killing. So against this kind of base it is pretty easy. You start with your queen on one side and make sure she stays alive with healers, and maybe use a rage spell if you are worried she might die, just like this. She might have not died and I could have saved this rage spell, but if she dies my attack is over and I will never get 2 stars. So yeah, very important to keep your queen, and then very important to let her do her job and run around the base and clean those side buildings. Then as soon as she gets to the top side, I will start from the right side, because she will have cleared half of the base, and I will start with my golem on the right side along with bowlers to make sure I kill those X-bows, and those X-bows don't focus on my queen, because X-bows are very strong against queen walks. So here comes my golem with bowlers and a few wizards, and I kept a few wizards because I'm afraid of what is in the CC. So the bowlers and the golem will clean the side buildings and allow for me to send in my Valkyries. I send my Valkyries a little bit too early, so some of them will be distracted to the side. But now that they clean this top side, you can see that there is no buildings on the right side to distract them, so they will go straight into the center of the base. I get a little bit worried because this dragon is not dying, but it doesn't matter because my Valkyries are so quick that the dragon doesn't manage to kill them. Now that the dragon is dead, I'm a bit more secured, but there is still this balloon that can one-shot all my Valkyries, but yeah, go wizards, go, wizard takes them down. So now I still have a ton of Valkyries with full HP, a golem with full HP, and a king and a queen with full HP, so this attack is over. So yeah, this kind of base is really not that hard to kill. And please notice that I used a jump spell here to make sure that my Valkyries went to the center. And last but not least, we are going to have a look at wait a sec, who did I miss? Oh, I missed Neela. So yeah, 2 dridrione, and I 3 starts 3, and I 3 starts 4. 2 goods. And Neela had a pretty sad war actually. Let's have a look. So number 3 against number 7, I would expect 3 star here, especially since he is TH10, trying to lure the CC. I am not sure he lured everything, but anyway, yeah, there is still one wizard that will deal a ton of damage to those balloons actually. And he didn't have enough lava hounds, so his balloons will end up dying, and this is the end of the attack. So yeah, not enough lava hounds. Sad mistake to make actually. And he doesn't have his queen, so yeah, it makes it a little bit harder to 3-star. I have noticed last war he also had trouble getting 3 stars, and it was also because he doesn't have his queen. It makes everything harder when you don't have your queen. So number 3 against number 5, and same stuff. I believe this is he should have more lava hounds. I hope he has a lava hound in his CC. Anyway, getting rid of the CC troops, and then sending. Oh, there is more. And then he must sending his lava hounds. Oh, actually he went with wizards in his CC, and the wizard died right away. So yeah, had he gone with one more lava hound, I believe he would have 3-starred this one. So yeah, next time you do this, get a 3rd lava hound in your CC. And let's get back to the war map. So 5 1-star 83, 5 1-star 83, and 7 1-star 54. So I will say okay, even though I think he should have better attacks. And I will change the music because this one sucks. And let's finish this with Neptune, our TH11, going after another TH11, their number 2, and this is a pretty big base, holy moly. Starts off with the Queen Walk, cleans the side building, and oh, she almost died. And then he sends in all the bowlers, but the bowlers go all the way around. Oh, finally they come back to the center. This is good news because they will take down this town hall, and now that the town hall is dead and 60% is dealt, it is a nice 2 stars. And yeah, Neptune usually only aims for 2 stars. So 2 stars 68 against a pretty strong TH11. It is just fine. 2 stars 68, right? 67. 67. And then he had to go against number 7, which was only 1-star, so he had to clean that up. He could either go for number 7 and get 3-star, or go against number 1 and get only 2 stars. But having 2 stars on number 1 is harder than having 3 stars on a TH9 when you are a TH11. So, good choice. And this is pretty straightforward. It is really hard to fail an attack against a TH9 as a TH11. He will still lose his queen, which is really bad news. But all those bowlers will kill the base and go through just as if it was hot butter. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is yet another victory for our claw. We are starting to have a pretty nice warlog, which makes me really happy. So here, good and good. Let's give the color tags. So good attacks are green, fine attacks are light green, good attacks are green. This is really bad, so very light green. Good. Anyone that has a good attack gets the green. And I will later congratulate anyone that got a 3-star. That's really important to make sure that your teammate know that you enjoy their attacks. That's step up. That's red. And also it's important to do that to make sure that I don't get someone that is not attacking or attacking really bad in next war. So that was okay. Good, good. Okay, there we go. So now we can start the next one. And before starting the next war, I will have a look at our war log. So as you can see, in our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, in our last 10 wars, we had 7 victories, and it has been a long time we didn't have such a good war log. Because if you have a look here, the earlier 10s we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 victory for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which was not that good. We even had losing streaks like this, with 4 losing streaks, with here like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wars and only 1 victory. So yeah, we were very deep. Like this one, wow, this one was ugly. So what happened is we used to have pretty good players, and they all stopped playing and went to Clash Royale. And at one point, I didn't have anyone left to attack in war. And I wasn't the leader, actually, I was a co-leader, and our leader even quit the game. So I ended up being the leader, and I have to rebuild the clan from the ash up. So this is what I was left with, and this is where we got. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about this. And let's start another war. There it is. So I'm in, Neptune is in, Neela is in, Yash will be in, even though he doesn't have such good attacks. Zaid is in the red. So yeah, Zaid, you're out. Maharaj, I believe Maharaj in last war didn't attack at all. Yeah, he had a very bad attack and he didn't attack. Navarone, Vicenzo. Good, 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 critics good. Rohis Nandu. I don't remember what he did. Yeah, he had really bad attacks, so I might take him out if I need. Argax good, A.R.Reigns good, Jack I have never seen attack, Marco Polo never attacks. And Matt, why is he so far down here? Matt is a very good attacker. Zaid, Hulk did not attack last time, and Savage was really bad. Let me have a look. Savage. Yeah, that was really bad. So yeah, it was between Rohith and Savage. I don't know. Well, I guess Rohith is out. Yeah, I will keep Savage and take Rohith out. Because I much rather have a shitty player at the bottom of the ladder than at the top, because he will bring weaker bases. So that's pretty much it. We can start the war. Thanks for watching, and if you have watched the replay all the way to the end, I hope you liked it also, and I will see you guys at the end of next war. Bye.